Hello and welcome to the last episode of Season 1 of Global Harmonies, the podcast that takes you on a journey around the world to discover new music. I am Sharon and I will be your host.
Welcome to Global Harmonies.
Today we're here with our last guest, Gabby from Bulgaria. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing great. I'm a little bit tired, but overall, generally feeling good.
That's good. I can feel the tired part.
Yeah.
Almost to Christmas break. So
Yeah, December is a killer.
yeah. And how are you feeling about being here today?
Well, very excited. Thank you for having me. I've heard great things about this podcast, actually. I know my friend was here last week.
Who?
So, Polly.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know Paulina?
Yeah, she texted me about it as well.
Oh, nice.
Asking me if I'd want to participate. I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, hers was a very good episode. So
Yeah,
I think yours will be too.
Oh, well, hopefully. We'll see.
Okay, so we asked you to prepare some songs for us to get to know Bulgarian music better and also you a little bit better. Are you
Yeah.
ready to share them with us?
Well, I hope I did the Bulgarian music scene justice. I tried my hardest. So, yeah.
I am sure you will. Okay, so first, which is the song that you would say the entire country knows?
Well, that would be Biała Roza, which is, it's a traditional folklore song. I went through loads of different options trying to choose something that literally everyone knows, but then I thought, the songs that I was thinking of, our generation knows them, like the younger people, but the older generations in Bulgaria probably don't. So then I sat down with some of my friends and we brainstormed. I was like, which one do you guys think everyone knows? And that's Biała Roza. We have traditional folklore dances. And this one is the most popular song. Literally every kid, when you go to a restaurant late at night, every kid from the ages of 3 and above knows it. Literally 3 and above. I've seen babies dance to this song.
Oh, wow.
It's something everyone in Bulgaria knows, and yeah, that's why I chose it.
First of all, I appreciate the dedication of asking fellow Bulgarians.
Well, I wanted to make sure that it did represent everyone, not just my music taste, because believe it or not, I don't really listen too much to Bulgarian music. I'm more so into the global music sphere. So I wanted to make sure that it made sense that I put it in there. Yeah.
Nice. And in which situation do you listen to this song the most?
It's mostly... Well, it's during the holidays, especially on New Year's Eve. We have this tradition where in most cities you would go into the center and to the big Christmas tree, and then they would play these songs, the folklore songs, and then you would do the folklore dances. Everyone would line up and hold hands and dance all night. So that's pretty much one of the only instances that you would listen to it. But even here in the clubs, because we have like Balkan nights and whatever, they played that song in the clubs as well. It's a banger.
Oh, okay. Well,
brings everyone together for sure.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I might listen to it then. Are
Yeah.
you excited to go home? Are you going home, first of all?
Yeah, I am going home for the holidays. I mean, it's my first year here, so my parents were really excited for me to come back.
Yeah, I understand.
I myself don't miss home too much. But I am glad I'm going home, even if it's just as break from university.
Yeah,
It's still something.
yeah,
Still something.
I get it. And are you excited to see this tradition and sing along with them?
Yeah, honestly, that's something I didn't think I would miss from home. But being here and, spending, 3 months at this point here, I do feel like I miss it. And it's one of those things that when you think of the holidays, that's the first thing you think of. And it's like a sign of home. So I do really, really look forward to participating in that even.
Well, I hope it goes well.
Well,
And it will meet your expectations.
oh, I hope so too. Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is your guilty pleasure song?
Okay, well, this song is a guilty pleasure song that came up in the last week when I was researching for this podcast.
Nice.
I completely forgot the song even existed, and it's called Pulsat Gore by two very popular singers in Bulgaria, and it's like a disco type of beat that it's under, and it's really funny. It doesn't make sense. It's not anything new, anything unique, anything too spectacular of a song, but for some reason it gives me such a serotonin boost, and especially I've been using it to work out lately a lot.
Oh, nice.
And I've shown it to my friends, and they all make fun of me for it. All of them.
But because of the beat or because of what it says?
Because the singers aren't the most popular, and it's kind of like a running joke when you listen to them.
Yeah.
But I love it. I don't know what to tell you. It is a guilty pleasure song of mine.
Yeah, because there are songs that you jokingly listen to.
Yeah,
And then there are
exactly.
some that you actually enjoy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I guess.
That's one of those.
Yeah, I also have one of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's yours?
It's one by Peso Pluma. I don't know if you know him.
I've
I don't-
heard of him. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I have.
Wow.
I love listening to Latin music in general. I have friends from Spain, Portugal, and all over, and they have really made me listen to a lot of their music, which I love. I love expanding my worldview, I guess, if you can
That's
call it
nice.
that. But
well,
yeah.
maybe you can also go listen to all the episodes of this podcast.
Oh,
to
yeah,
discover new
sure.
music.
I mean, I will.
Yeah.
After this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And before you said that the song that everyone knew was also a club song. Well, here, at least here in the Balkan Night. Which
Yeah.
one is another song that they play at the clubs?
Okay, so to give you the lore, the backstory of this artist, Crisco, is, if you would say what is one pop star that is that one TikTok sound that is truly fucking nasty. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can curse on this.
You can
but okay.
do whatever you want.
And you think of Britney Spears, to us, that's Crisco.
Okay.
It's like, he's the Britney Spears of Bulgaria, in the sense that it's music from the 2010s, and it is so popular. It is something that everyone knows. That's one of the songs that I was wondering if I should put down as song that everyone knows, but then I thought maybe the older generations don't know it. It's Ideal Petrov. It is so funny because it's a song that, again, doesn't make sense. This is a running trend that you will see with all of the songs.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's not that deep. It doesn't have any meaning to it, but it is a song that everyone knows the lyrics to. And Crisco is known for kind of rapping as well. So it's really funny that everyone knows a song that is rap, because usually that's more lyrics. It's harder to, kind of know and sing along to. No, everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. My sister knows it. My mother knows it. My father knows. All of them know.
Then I guess it also falls into the category
It does,
of
yeah, it does. But Crisco in general, he had a golden era of songs. He's still actually on the music scene, but from what I've heard, he's not doing that well.
Oh.
But when he was releasing music consistently, he was on top of the charts every year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And have you heard one of his songs here, like in Balcancella or outside?
Yep. So technically, I don't know if you know that, but in Bulgaria there is this genre that's called chalga,
I didn't know that.
and it's a separate thing. It's a separate genre and has been gaining traction in recent years. So that's pretty much what everyone listens to. It's not my personal cup of tea. I don't like listening to it. I do know some of the songs just because of my friends that drag me along to every night. But if it's not chalga, then it is Crisco and all of his songs. That's it. So yeah, they have played plenty of his songs here.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you like hearing those songs in here? Like, do they make you feel at home, or it's just like, oh yeah, another song?
No, yeah, they do. They remind me more so of my childhood than my home. I mean, they are tied together, obviously, but it's like a nostalgic feeling that I get for my childhood, and it's specifically that era of life.
Yeah.
I immediately associated with childhood and, I don't know, middle school.
Yeah, the 2010s music is so nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the golden era, I
oh,
think.
It is the golden era. That's
Yeah.
honestly, if I could choose something that I would listen to for the rest of my life, it would be the 2010s music all the time.
I agree.
Every single song.
They're very, very nice and slay.
Yeah.
Well, here in the Netherlands, we go everywhere by bike, and we usually
Mhm.
listen to music while biking.
Yeah.
But now I want you to be back in Bulgaria in a car.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I don't have a driver's license,
oh,
but yeah,
okay.
passenger princess.
Yeah,
Sure.
imagine you're just passenger princessing,
Yeah.
like at night, and
Mhm.
you're with the windows down with the wind blowing your hair.
Yeah.
Which song would you listen to that at that moment?
There's a lot of them, but the one I did choose is actually by a friend of mine who is doing music back at home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I've been singing and in the music industry, I guess, for 10 plus years, and I've had many teachers over the years.
So you're like professional?
Okay, well, let's not exaggerate. That's strongly put, but yeah,
Well,
sure.
I would say.
Technically, sure. And I've had many teachers over the years, like vocal coaches, and she was one of my vocal coaches, but she's not that much older than me. She's just 2 or 3 years older. And she started releasing music 2 years ago, I think, and she's been doing so well, especially recently because she's been collaborating with other artists, and I would say they fall more into the new genre of music in Bulgaria. It's kind of blues, but also kind of neo soul type of beat. It's very indie, and it's called Napolovina, and the artist's name is Yana, and she is so cool. She's literally been an inspiration to me in many ways, and I just feel so proud to be able to say that she has made a song that I'm talking about. And yeah, she keeps getting better and better with each song, honestly.
That's amazing. I think that you know someone who releases music.
I have a few friends actually who do release music, and they're all pretty successful, but I think Yana for now at least is doing the best out of all of them. Yeah.
Oh, well, if you want to listen to another new artist, you can go listen to Yana and support small artists.
Please.
Well, I don't know how small she is, but support her
Small.
emerging artist.
Yeah.
Okay, so now for the important part. Which is the most meaningful song to you?
Well, I went for a song by Preya, whom I also know, but she is a very big artist. When along with Crisco, the same type of level of fame, I would say.
And how do you know her? Or
well,
her?
So she was a teacher at my previous art school, and then I've also met her at some gigs and stuff, especially at Pride back in Bulgaria and Sofia. She's there every year, and I've seen her sometimes backstage a little bit. But I chose a song that's Всички наши места, and it's a song that I've actually sang before, and it's one of the first songs I think I sang in Bulgarian that were truly meaningful to me, because it was at a time when I was really into books and stuff, and it's based on a book, the song.
Which one?
All the Bright Places. I don't know if you know it.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. It was very famous. Okay, a little bit of a confession. I didn't even read the book.
Oh.
I had the book. I started reading the book, and then I closed the book, and I never opened it again.
Yeah, I understand that feeling.
Yeah, but I did watch the movie.
Did you like the movie?
Back then, yes. Now looking back on it, it's not the best masterpiece ever, but it little me, it was very meaningful. And this song especially was just amazing to be able to sing something that was based on part of fiction that I loved as well. So yeah, that's why I chose it.
Nice. And is there like a lyric that you especially love or makes it more meaningful to you?
I think there's a part in the chorus that that speaks directly to the books and to the character of Finch. And yeah, because he uses that type of feeling that type of phrase to express his feelings, where he's kind of in a sleep state.
Mm-hmm.
And there are part of the lyrics in the chorus that specifically talk about that and actually mention it as a word. And it's very beautiful, because if you know what the book is about and what the song is based on, then it makes so much more sense and makes it that much more meaningful. So I guess that's one of my favorite parts. Yeah.
Well, I did read the book, and so I guess I will, after this episode, I guess I will go translate the song so I can understand it.
Yeah.
I think there probably is more artists that have written songs about books, but I've never heard of anyone. So this is very interesting for me.
I've heard of some, and I do follow them. Somehow they always find me. Like, I'm just scrolling on TikTok, and then I find someone that wrote a song based on a book that I really love, and then it's a whole obsession.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
That. Well, very, very interesting, and I'm so excited to hear you sing.
Thank you.
So, are you ready to perform for us?
Yeah.
Okay. So performing now for us is Gabby.
Срещам те високо, далеч от света. Там сме, за да видим всичко отгоре, вместо да се крием за други лица. Аз гледам теб, гледаш мен в теб. Аз виждам цялата земя. Чуваш ли ме в теб? Аз виждам хиляди неща. Защото в този град е все по-трудно да не заспя. Ще избягам с теб далеч към всички наши места. Срещам те в дълбоко замръзнали дни. Сякаш сме живели в непрекъсната зима. Откакто те има, снегът се топи. Аз вярвам в теб, вярвай в мен и в теб. Аз вярвам и на чудеса. Чуваш ли ме в теб? Аз виждам хиляди места. Защото в този град е все по-трудно да не заспя. Ще избягам с теб далеч към всички наши места. Защото в този град е все по-трудно да не заспя. Ще избягам с теб далеч към всички наши места. Далеч към всички наши места. Защото в този град е все по-трудно да не заспя. Ще избягам с теб далеч към всички наши места. Защото в този град е все по-трудно да не заспя. Ще избягам с теб далеч към всички наши места. Защото в този утро, но да не заспя. Ще избягам с теб далеч към всички наши места. Далеч, далеч, далеч към всички наши места.
Well, that was so amazing. I am literally without words. When I first read the book, I didn't really like it, but now after listening to this song, I think I'm gonna go reread it when I go home.
Oh,
Because
I'm glad.
you have such an amazing voice.
Oh, that's so nice.
I think you're the first guest that actually took like singing lessons. So that was amazing. I think that was such an amazing way to close
Thank you.
this first season.
Thank you. 10 years of work
Yeah.
paid off.
so amazing. How did you feel performing for us?
Very nice. Thank you so much for having me. And I loved, I don't know, performing this song for someone other than my walls at home.
Well, I think you should perform for everyone more often.
Well, if I can find the opportunity, then maybe I will. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome. Well, now it usually was the part where the guest reacted to the next episode's songs, but sadly this is the last episode of this season, but let's hope we get renewed for a new one. But yeah, if you are missing Global Harmonies, go check again the other episodes and the playlist. So now Gabby's playlist will be in the Global Harmonies Spotify under Gabby's playlist with her 5 songs that she talked about throughout the episode and her 5 songs of her liking. And then her meaningful song will be added to our general playlist with the other guests' songs. So if you are willing to listen to more Bulgarian music, go check out her playlist. And thank you so much for being here today, for singing for us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I had a lot of fun today. So thank you, and thank you all for joining us throughout the 6 episodes. It was very nice. I hope you enjoyed it and that you discovered more songs from around the world. And I hope you also had fun. Thank you for listening.